This is the Donut SMP, one of the biggest servers on the entire planet. And I'm going to be starting with nothing and trying to become a millionaire. Will I succeed? We seem to have spawned in a plains biome. I kind of like this. Luckily, there is a jungle biome over there, so let's go grab some wood. Oh wait, there's some bamboo. I wonder if we can make a farm with this. I actually have no idea how much bamboo sells for. We'll have to check that out later. I wonder why there's a respawn beacon here. That's weird. Ooh, I do not want to fall down there. One of our main goals in these next few days is to see if we can hit 1 million. I believe we can do a thing called /orders. I'm not too sure how this works, so I think we can fill in people's orders for money. But I'm not too sure how to find jungle logs on here, but we can scroll for a little bit until we find it. Ooh, there's the search tab. I wonder if I just type in jungle logs. Okay, they seem to be selling for 120. That's a lot. I'm actually kind of surprised. We'll deliver this right now. Oh, sweet. Okay. So I wonder what the shop command is. Is it just /shop? Oh, there's nothing here. It's empty. I don't know why. Let's try /auction. Okay, there we go. I think this is where we can buy things from other players. If we click on this, okay. So I can probably buy an axe from here. Dang, 100,000 for a diamond axe. That's kind of nuts. That kind of means though, if we can get a diamond axe, we can make a lot of money. Dang, a fully enchanted diamond axe. Well, we can honestly just make that ourselves, so we don't have to worry about spending 1 million on that. Okay, instant sell all items in a chest. That's pretty cool. But why are they all self-destruct? Who would buy an axe that self-destructs? Alright, let's look at chests. How much do chests sell for? 112, 115? Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. I think we're gonna chop down some trees. Alright, let's make a crafting table real quick with some sticks. We're just gonna dig down here so we can get some stone. Let's make a wooden pickaxe. Sweet, now we have some cobblestone. Let's go ahead and make an axe real quick and a pickaxe. Alright, we got a few logs. Let's throw everything, making them all chests, and see how much that sells for. Okay, we just made 2,000. That's pretty good. I want to see how much the bamboo will sell. So they sell about 13 each. That's not too bad. But what about bamboo blocks? Okay, that's 132. We could honestly probably just make a farm out of this. Alright, we'll kind of just sit here and grow a bunch of this. I think doing the chest strat right now is the best way to go, because I mean these sell for a good amount. Yeah, 115 each. Let's go ahead and get a bunch of that. Also going to sell the dirt that we have. Phew, that was close. Man, I cannot believe I almost died already. And to a zombie out of all things. So for now, I think we're just gonna go ahead and block ourselves in our staircase and then just go down and build ourselves a room. Ooh, copper. I wonder how much that sells for. I don't think it's gonna be that much because copper comes in such an abundance. Like every time you break one block, it's almost like 4 to 5 pieces of copper without fortune 3. Let's take a look though. Copper. So I'm thinking, okay, 300 for a block, 74 for ingots. That's not bad. Okay, that's not where we want to go. Okay, 100 for just the raw copper. Honestly, that's almost as good as the chests. Yeah, because even making a raw copper block for 970, I mean, it will take 9 pieces and you're gonna make well over 1,000. So, I mean, that's pretty good. Okay, there seems to be a ravine down there, and there's some iron down there. We should probably check out how much it costs in the orders. Alright, so an iron block is a little over 1,000. Each ingot's over 100. Okay, ooh. I think the raw blocks of iron are more expensive than the full blocks of iron. Yeah, we should go get that. Oh shoot, there's 2 creepers here. Oh, Luckily, they exploded, so I don't have to deal with that anymore. Alright, easy. Yeah. See, now that I have a sword, I won't die as easy. Oh no, baby zombie! Baby zombie! Oh no, no. I can't deal with baby zombies. Man, I cannot tell you guys enough how much I dislike it. Thank God for the /home command. I can't believe I just died to a skeleton shot. But it's okay, we're right here, we can pick up our stuff real quick. And hopefully kill the skeleton before he gets us again. Let's see how much this copper makes us. 100,000 is not too bad. Alright, let's start building our base. Okay, we're gonna need a proper pickaxe to do this. Let's go ahead and go into the auctions and get a diamond pickaxe. I think this one will do. Okay, that took forever. But anyways, we're gonna go ahead and buy some bamboo for the farm later. Let's also buy some redstone blocks. So, I kind of have an idea in mind. Instead of mass producing the farm right off rip, I want to go ahead and try making some pistons and making a small version of the farm just to see how efficient it is. And then later on, once we get way more money, we can go ahead and build a massive version of this farm. We actually need some more wood, so I'm going to do a quick arc TP. Okay, we're in a spruce biome. That makes it pretty simple. We're also going to pick up this obsidian to make an enchanting table. I don't know if you guys noticed, but not only does bamboo not grow without light, but also I put the pistons on the same level as the bamboo. So every time they grow and hit the observers, they're just going to instantly break. But anyways, back to the video. At this point, we're going to need a lot more money to make as big of a farm as we want. So my idea is we're going to get a diamond axe from the auction, and we're just going to mine a bunch and sell it. And hopefully, we'll make a few 100,000. I ended up finding this bamboo forest and kind of decided to just mine a bunch of it down. I figured we're going to have the farm eventually. Might as well see what a few stacks of it will make us. So, in my disbelief from losing I don't know how much money in that bamboo, I ended up having over 2 rows of stacks of bamboo. And I spent about 40 minutes mining it just to lose it all. I just went ahead and was wandering around. I ended up going in the nether. I RTP'd I don't know how many times. But luckily I found an ender chest, which are gracefully all over the server for some reason. I found some of the wood that I had stored from mining earlier, and now it's not looking so bad. I ended up finding some kelp in the ocean and was able to sell it for pretty good profit. I mean, it was only a few stacks, but I got myself up to 22,000 again. I decided it was finally time to make that enchanting table, so I went and bought some sugarcane and turned it directly into paper so we can make some bookshelves. I RTP'd again so we can start getting some more wood when I ended up finding this giant ice biome, which turned out to make a lot of money. I realized, however, just how expensive a Silk Touch book would cost, so I ended up finding a bamboo forest, sold it really quickly, then I went to the auction, bought the Silk Touch, bought the anvil, and then proceeded to sell my diamond pickaxe. I didn't realize at the time just how undervalued I sold my pickaxe, but I ended up buying a new one for just about the same price. Then I went and killed some animals for some XP. Now that we have our pickaxe, let's get the mining. I just wanted to see how much this stuff costs. So we're going to turn it into blue ice, and then we're going to go to the orders, and we're going to see how much they sell for. 4.3k each, so for 40, we're going to get 172,000. That is a lot. Okay, I really like this method. Let's go back to mining. Now, I think we're going to sell our Silk Touch pickaxe. Not make the same mistake last time. We're going to sell it for 100k. And then we're going to go ahead and buy a Efficiency 5 book and another Silk Touch book. With some bottles of XP, we're going to combine the two books. So we can have an Efficiency 5 and Silk Touch. But first, we need some more XP. And then we're going to put it on our pickaxe. Now, for some more ice. So after turning it into blue ice, we're going to put it into orders. Along with our pickaxe, we're going to get another 600,000. So that brings us to nearly 900,000. My next plan is we're going to move on from the ice. We're going to go back to getting some wood because we're going to need some not only for the farm, but for the enchanting table. Because we're going to use the enchanting table later on to be able to sell some armor and some pickaxes. Because I believe those sell for quite a lot in the auction. So, let us go get ourselves a new axe, then we'll go RTP for some wood. Just to, let's do 200,000. Alright, there's some oak logs here. I still want to eventually, oh my, what the heck did I just find? What is this? Let's go ahead and save this as a home, just to come back to it. Yeah, anyways, let's go ahead and start mining some wood. So yeah, I tend to die a lot, especially on this server for some reason, if it's normal difficulty, but I just don't pay attention like I normally do in like a hardcore world. So yeah, we're just gonna continue moving. I want to go ahead and get some bookshelves, finish up the enchanting table, but while we wait for that, I think I'm gonna go ahead and get some more wood because they're pretty good sales right now. 2,000 for stripped birch logs, it's pretty good. So I think I'm gonna reorder my axe and then go get a bunch of stacks.
We keep on moving along, we keep on rolling. No, we ain't slowing it down. We ain't slowing down. Moving. We keep on moving along, we keep on rolling. Yeah. No, we ain't slowing it down. Let's go. We ain't slowing down, baby. Come and show me how. Gotta do it right now. You know you gotta hold me down. Can I let the moment pass? Good things they never last. Pull up in a whip, you know I had to hit the gas. Yeah, that's premium. Pull up with a team and I ain't worried about the other side. They know that they ain't beating them on everything I love. Work to the man above. Keep it cool, calm, collected. At this point, you get the message. Life is hectic, but we gotta keep it rolling, no. Gotta keep it grooving, keep it moving like we stole it, though. Rolling with the punches, giving hits like we are in a scope. Even though I'm clocking, punching in, I'm in the...
Okay, let's sell these logs. We gotta go in the orders. Oh, I don't know why. They dropped in price. So we gotta be really careful with that when we're selling in the future because they were double the amount earlier, but now they're only 1,000. Okay, we definitely lost a lot of profit there. That's kind of annoying. But I think I'm just gonna go ahead and sell the rest of this and call it good. Because I don't want to mine any more wood. That was about 45 minutes of mining. Don't want to do that anymore. We're going to sell our axe because we're done with it. Let's put it around 100,000. That'll still give us a little bit of profit, even though it's almost broken. Then our order came in, so we're going to go ahead and put the bookshelves down to complete the enchanting table. After all that, we finally hit $1 million. This is pretty sick. So, before we start building the actual room and the farm, I kind of want to try something. What I want to do is buy a bunch of diamonds, make a few diamond pickaxes, give them like mending or efficiency and unbreaking, something along the sorts, sell them for a crazy profit, and then we have enough money to where we still have $1 million after building the farm. Alright, so now that we have 30 levels, let's go ahead and get this Fortune 3. Alright, so Fortune 3, Efficiency 4, we can add mending to this, and we could sell this for quite a bit. Let's enchant this diamond chestplate too. Alright, prop 1, efficiency 2. We're gonna sell that for about 70,000. Now let's add mending to our pickaxe. Since we have some more levels, let's just go ahead and enchant these last 2 pickaxes so we can sell them for quite a bit more. I'm back after a day and all our pickaxes sold. We're back to $1 million. Since we have one more pickaxe left, I'm going to go ahead and max it out real quick and then sell it on the auction. And then we should be set for getting materials for the farm. Just like that, we have hit 2 million. That's a new milestone right there. Alright, this is looking pretty good. Now we can actually start mining the room for the farm. So I made a quick list for the materials we're going to need. I did some pistons, observers, iron, redstone, everything that will operate for a sugarcane farm. We got our pickaxe, we got everything we need, everything sitting in the orders, so let's get the mining.
I am waiting for a bus at the end of the night under street lamp, red face flame by the light. I'm going away. I'm gone away. I'm gone away. And the sun gonna shine on a brand new day. Must be somewhere welcome me into the fold. Blooming flowers, as much as I can hold. I'm gone away. I'm gone away. I'm gone away. And the sun gonna shine on a brand new day for me. A brand new day.
Alright, it is all finished. I went ahead and made this little room. It's not as big as I thought it would be, or what I want, but I think it works well. I mean, I used a few blocks that we had left over, ordered some, and I think it looks nice and neat. So all we have to do left is to see how much this farm makes. So we're going to do a quick 1 hour AFK session, and we'll see how much this farm makes. So after 1 hour of AFKing, let's check out how much we made. So we got a full double chest, that's pretty good. And like a row and a half. That's not too bad. I mean, there's only 3 columns of sugarcane, so it's not the biggest farm, and because we're underground, there's not a lot of room. But let's go ahead and check out how much sugarcane sells. 116, that's not bad. Let's go ahead and look for paper, because we might end up selling it as paper. Yeah, we're gonna sell it as paper. Alright, so how much are we gonna make for a full inventory of paper? 300,000? That's not bad. After all that, we made a profit of 600,000. So if you guys have made it this far, thank you for being here. And as always, have a wonderful day.